Hello everyone, it's Quest Quenchers Gaming here, and Starfield has had an update, and I've been playing it for a little while on the beta. Overall, it's been, we got maps, we got a difficulty tweak kind of thing, and that's probably the major things. So it's going to be a short video. And then we also got like a little look into the Shattered Space DLC kind of thing. It's the story DLC for September apparently. So that'll be nice. That's the channel's birthday, so playing a bit of Starfield in September. But yeah, it seems pretty cool. We saw some land vehicles, but as of the May update, it's not quite. I mean, it's okay. It should have all been there from the beginning. Again. So it's just like, yeah, you can see that this game felt like early access like a year ago. And now it's slowly getting the things that should have been there in the first place. I mean, still, there's, there's little things that need to be changed. Like, if you look on the map, you can see your little, character kind of thing, but you don't know which direction they're facing, and it's not that obvious. So they need to, it's kind of aborted, so they need to alter that. But yeah, it's a, I would consider it a small update again. Gameplay options, new game plus options, so you can re-choose your traits and stuff like that. A few Xbox things, but I'm not using an Xbox. But it's good for like them. They can get finally playing 60 FPS. Because shooters really should be high FPS kind of games. But yeah, it's not. It was 14 gigabytes, so I was surprised at that. Really, I was like 14 gigabytes for a new game plus. They must have added things in, but I'm not too sure really. Maybe it's probably all the new textures for the maps and stuff maybe. But who knows? So yeah, gameplay changes, stuff like that. So yeah, it's not a big one, but it's we can see. I'm glad that they're still investing time into Starfield, but it's still at its core, the gameplay loop, the exploration is not quite there. And hopefully in, the Shattered Space DLC, they're adding incentives to explore the planets to, make it so it's like you will want to explore with your buggy. And if they don't, then it's just like, what was the point? So hopefully they've changed how procedural generation works, that, there's more things to look at, and there's more tile sets and stuff. There's more places that are generated in one place. There's more checking, like, oh, we've got this here, and this here. That means this, and doesn't spawn. So you don't have like a million, cryo laboratories on a planet. So yeah, that's sort of my thoughts on it so far. It's not really enough to, get your hopes up and reinstall it and then replay it. Of course, I've been testing it out and playing it myself, and it's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna go through the Unity and collect the powers, and just do that for a little bit. But that's about it. That's what I'm doing. I want to get the better gear from the Starborn, level up some things that are a little bit annoying. But yeah, it's an okay. It's a good thing that they're working on it. In order to really establish Starfield as like, oh, this is one of the staples in our franchise. But it's we need to wait for the DLC in order for like to, hey, let's do another Let's Play. Oh, hey, let's continue the Let's Play kind of thing. So it's good. Like I say, the stuff should have been there earlier. So there's there's still a lot to do and such. I really want him to work on like a what do you call it, like a procedural generation building kind of thing. It's like a procedural dungeon. So when you go into it, it is changed. It moves around. It moves different parts, puts different containers here, there, and everywhere. Different furniture swaps out and stuff like that. I think that would be really cool. And oh yeah, one more thing they've changed is the ship crafting kind of thing, and they've fixed a bunch of bugs too. But still, it's I still think that some of the perks don't work, but I'm just testing them out. So yeah, there's they changed the shipbuilding, so you have these empty things you can decorate in there. You can do whatever you want now, which is pretty cool. It's what people have been wanting apparently, and yeah, I've thankfully you can do it in your Starfield Starborn craft, so you can add your workbenches and sleeping quarters and stuff there, which is pretty cool. And yeah, so now my I'm not abandoning the the Starborn ship as soon as I get into New Game Plus. So that's a little bit better now. So yeah, it's overall it's okay. Again, evaluating it, it's okay. I just wish, it would be coming out with some major things. Like if the May update came out with vehicles, I'd be very intrigued and be like, hey, let's get this installed again. Or if it was coming with, the new procedural generation model, maybe. But I don't think they're probably able to do anything like that. They probably added in different tiles and stuff. But yeah, I just the planet exploration is boring to me. And it's, you need vehicles to travel from A to B because it's still a very long, boring walk. So yeah, overall, I'd say, yeah, probably just hold off till September to reinstall the game and give it a play. So there's more content because there's not really been, I discovered a few new things, but they're not new. They're just things I'd missed before, and they were so minor it didn't really matter. So it's like, okay, yeah, it doesn't matter. So yeah, that's all from me in this video. Please like, subscribe, and yeah, so install it later on, maybe in August, in order for the the Shattered Space DLC. Oh, and then there was also some words on creations, but they're not here yet. We haven't, the kit's been sent out to people, but still, we haven't seen anything really, so I don't know what we'll be able to do. So yeah, that's about it. All right, see you in a bit. Goodbye.